Hi, everyone. It's Andrew with The Market Mindset. Today, we're catching up with Bruce Bragagnola, who's the executive chairman over at Regency Silver. You'll remember that this is a Canadian-based resource company looking for high-grade gold, copper, and silver in Sonora, Mexico. It's their flagship property, Dios Padre, and boy, they hit great numbers on their maiden drill program, and they've stepped out, found some more great drill results, great press release. Let's catch up with Bruce, have him walk us through what's happened, what it looks like, and where we go from here. Good morning. It's Andrew with the Market Mindset. Today, we're catching up with the executive chairman of Regency Silver, Bruce Bragagnola. We're really excited to be catching up about this new press release, some great intercepts on step out on their Dios Padre flagship property. I don't want to steal any of your thunder, Bruce, but it's great to have you. You can walk us through what you've put out and what that means.
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Well, as you know, we've been drilling at the Dios Padre Project in Sonora, Mexico, since the summer of 2022. And we were very fortunate. I guess it's a combination of experience, skill, and luck. I guess that's the way the exploration business goes. But we hit on our very first hole. We hit an exceptional drill hole of 35.8 meters of 6.84 grams of gold, 0.88% copper, and 21.82 grams per ton of silver. So our very first hole into a new zone underneath the old silver mine, the historic Dios Padre silver mine, hit a really good grade of gold with copper. Now, the copper is important because the copper shows us that we're into a big system. This is the porphyry belt of northern Mexico, and it goes way up into the States. It extends down many miles past where we are and all the way up into the States where they have some big copper porphyry mines. So if we hadn't found copper, I'd be out looking for it right now. But to find it in our first hole, along with the exceptional grades of gold, is spectacular. And then we followed up. We got the assays back from our first hole, realized that we were onto something really big here, and did a follow-up program, which we announced some of the results back in April. And we just announced the results of 6 more holes into the breccia zone. And we hit another spectacular hole. So we've had spectacular hole after spectacular hole. And these are going along strike to the southeast.
Yes.
So we just announced that we hit 54.65 meters, so almost 55 meters. That's an 18-story building, to put it in perspective, of 5.34 grams per ton gold. Now, included in that, to kind of give you the same width as hole 1, over 38 meters, we hit 7.36 grams per ton of gold. And this is 65 meters along strike from hole 1. So now we've extended the zone, and our final hole was in mineralization. So it's our biggest and best hole to date, and it's still in mineralization. So the theory now, and we've got a lot of information now. We've learned a lot about the orientation of the mineralized zone. So it's open in all directions. It's open up, down, and across in all directions. So it's along strike, we're open. And it's trending more to the northeast, southwest. So instead of being east-west, it's trending a little differently. So that's important for our next program, which we anticipate starting in January, subject to funding. And it just shows you, the size, the extent of this. I mean, this is vertical from sea level, and all the way from 750 to 960, we're in mineralization. So we've got that's 210 meters of mineralization. So it's a very rich system. The grades are excellent. We don't have to find a new zone. We just need to find more of the same material. And the chances that we're going to find that as we go up dip from here. So we're going to go up and along strike, and we're wide open in all directions. So much better understanding of the mineralized zone. A very successful drill program, extensive mineralization, big structure with high grade. You just can't beat that.
No, it's great. I mean, this is a very challenging market to raise money, but I'm going to go out not too far on a limb, but say that you're probably going to have not too much of an issue, because these types of results, to anyone who'd know, will be very, very encouraging for someone to want to get involved in. And like I said, you know this area very well. You've had lots of success over the years in this area. You know this area specifically. And I remember the very first interview I asked you, because you could comment on what you'd seen and what kind of you're hinting at and what you're drilling for, is really coming to fruition. And I've never seen anything where someone hits on the first hole, does step out, still hitting their milestones so well. And it's great to see this great news when you have like a very challenging market where it looks like everything is gloomy and doomy. It's great to see this.
Well, it's been gloomy and doomy, but things change.
Yeah.
The price of gold broke through $2,000 again on Friday. It's going to continue. Sometimes you just have your at-bats, and this is the at-bat period for gold and metals. And here we are with we've been through, let's say, some challenging periods with Regency Silver, but more from the market perspective, not from the actual project itself. And we've knocked it out of the park with the results. I couldn't be happier with the results we've received to date. And we have a lot of open ground ahead of us here. We've got up dip. We've got a lot of work to do with the a lot of open areas to expand on what we've already done. There's a real high grade corridor that we've now extended over. Well, it's from hole 2314 to hole 2321 is now 75 meters, and we ended in mineralization and really good width. So it shows us it's telling us we need to go to the southeast with our drills and go up dip as well. So very good drill results, lots of encouragement for a bigger mineralized zone. Nothing is telling us at this point that there's any limitation on this. So wide open and good grade.
And then the past, from this was 1 hole out of 9, right?
That's the headline number.
The headline hole, yeah.
But all of the holes have hit fairly good mineralization. Even hole 2313 had mineralization in it. It just didn't have the grade.
Yeah.
So the grade is going to appear wherever it gets trapped. It looks like the gold is forming at certain levels.
Okay.
With different pulses of mineralization. So you get these different events. But all of this is telling us that we're in a big system. So these different types of zones are showing that this has potential to be very big.
Well, it's looking. I mean, each time I talk to you, it's expanding, and you're building upon the thesis. It's correct so far. And like I said, people should pay attention because you've had lots of success with this same type of system in the same area. And that's, I think, gives to someone who's a subscriber of mine who doesn't know mining quite as well, that gives a lot of credibility to what you're seeing and what you're finding. And January is not that far away. It really isn't. So you'll be hitting the ground, kind of getting this news out and telling people about the story again, reminding them of what's happening. And then I guess in between that couple months, really narrowing down and analyzing the data to make sure you've got the next holes perfectly picked out.
Well, I think I know where they're going to go.
Yeah, you already know.
They're going to go in that circle right there.
Yeah. Well, it's great. Whatever you've got a thesis and it seems to be proving out, I guess you already know where you're looking.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so unusual, so rare to find a mineralized zone with this width and grade. I mean, that's what sets it apart. Mexico is known for having high grade over narrow widths, but this isn't like that. This has some real size to it. It's got the grade, but not over 3 meters. It's over 36 meters or 50 meters. That's a huge difference.
I think it goes without saying you're probably getting lots of phone calls from some of the majors and neighbors that are just keeping an eye on you and curious as to what you're up to.
Well, our first hole got a lot of attention, and I'm sure this one will as well.
Well, I really look forward to anything that comes out in the meantime. And you said you're going to be doing a raise here soon, or?
Well, we just finished off a raise, but
yes,
we'll be financing, perpetually.
Yeah.
Until we sell the company. Our goal here is not to become a miner. I've been a miner before. It takes a while to build a mine. So the plan here is to be a true explorer, drill this, and sell it.
Well, so far you're batting pretty well, which is great to see, and that's what people want to see as well. I mean, it's a very different story if you're saying you're going to stay on board, develop a mine, get the engineering for it plan. I mean, that's a long plan. This one is certainly more for someone who has a sense of urgency, who's looking to invest in a mining project that might get picked up in a relatively shorter period of time.
Yeah, the mining cycles are of variable length, and you have to be nimble. I mean, we could build a mine here if it came to it, but I've certainly had the experience at mine building. But this is for us right now, this is an exploration project, and the results have been really good. The good thing here is our head geologist, Mike Tucker, has done an excellent job of maximizing the efficiency of our drill program. If you look at this figure 5 from our news release, all of those holes are into that zone. So it's remarkable to have such a success rate. Each and every hole here has hit some mineralization. So it's really encouraging, and it's going to reduce the spend that we have to make to prove this up.
Well, I mean, that makes all the partners, investors very happy when they see the dollars going into the ground and going to the right places and hitting. I mean, that makes everyone feel better. And we're really impressed with the results. Congratulations on these results. And we look forward to catching up with you in the meantime before the next program starts as well.
Yeah, great. Thanks.
Thanks, Bruce. Once again, congratulations.
Okay, see you.